Let me share a story with you today about a man who went from the absolutely nothing to accumulating more than $8 million over his lifetime. This is a story of the Ronald Reid. This is a man who, after the World War II, worked for 25 years as the gas station attendant, and then later on his life he worked as the janitor at the Jizzy Paneway. So this is a really inspiring story. This is something that I heard a few years ago, and I wanted to share this with you because it brings up a lot of the points, and I think the biggest point that brights up here is that you don't need to be the some bright on Wall Street, or the doctor, or the lawyer, or the someone who is making the $500,000 a year in order to become the financially free. And well, see, so that's the point of this video. I want to bring it across to you. If you find this video to be helpful in any way, don't forget to drop a like and leave a comment down below on what you would do if you had the $8 million. So how exactly did somebody work as the Janitor and go from the $0 to $8 million over his lifetime? That's where we're going to find out in this video. We have to pick this part a little bit to understand that happened here. So Ronald Reid, a lot of his life he interested in the stocks market. Now, when most people think that the stock market, you are thinking 0 to 8 million. Here's thinking, man, he's also gotten some really nice stocks. He must be some stock whiz or something, but in reality he had about 95% different stocks, so he had a very diversified portfolio, and a lot of these stocks were very common companies, a lot as were blue chips stocks like the Dow Chemical and General Electrics back in the heyday, GC, Penny, Coca-Cola, PepsiCo. There is a whole list of these different stocks at that Ronald Reid owned that I'm gonna leave a link down below that has the CNBC article about this man and how he really did this. I'm going to leave the link for it, and it does show some of the stocks that he owned as we built it. It's a very interesting story because what this really proves, it proves 2 points. First of all, you don't need to be some big wig with a lot of the money in order to accumulate a lot of the money over your lifetime, but it also proves the point that you don't need to be some super intelligent stocks whiz in order to be able to accumulate wealth as well. So Ronald Reid, he ran extremely diversified portfolio. He could have essentially put his money into something like S&P 500 or some other type of the stock market index and grow his money almost equally as well. So this is what's so interesting about it. It is the fact that you don't need to be somebody special in order to do this. And I'm saying that Ronald Reid wasn't special. A very intelligent man. I'm sure, but it proves that you can start with almost nothing and you can grow to a fortune over your lifetime. And so that's what I wanted to share with you today. Just this really quick story, and it's very inspiring because there is a lot of more who comment on the some of my old videos, and they will say, I needed a cool video, but I don't have any money. I'm working 7-11. I can't do this. It's just not possible. It's just physically not possible for me, and I totally understand that. But I think starting just so small, starting just so incredibly small, even with the Robinhood app, starting with the $5 a day, $5 a week, and you can accumulate wealth over your lifetime. And so, what's the biggest point here? You just gonna start your young, start early, and do it for the long period of the time, and don't trade too often. Unless you're into that kind of the stuff and you are the day trader. If you're into investing for the long term, make sure you're actually holding those stocks for the long term time. And they give me some turbulence within the markets, but people like Ronald Reid, he wasn't cashing in during the recessions and during the times when they were possible to trade wars or stagflations or other problems within the economy. He was holding it with it for the long term, and that's what's really important for his. So thanks so much for watching. Really quick video. I just wanted to bring this across to you guys because I think it's pretty inspiring, pretty cool. So I see you in the next time. Bye.